Dancing Squirrel treats its clients like a member of their family. And this is quite apparent because of the number of clients that they've managed to hold on to for so long. Georgia Laybourne has worked with the Dancing Squirrel team across various roles in different organisations. As her career progresses, she continues to work with them, which is clearly a good sign. Georgia, you've worked with Dancing Squirrel in a number of your roles at a number of different companies. Why do you keep coming back to them?
It all comes down to trust. At the end of the day, the only way a partnership of this nature is going to work is if you trust one another. And it goes both ways. We both have responsibilities to deliver. But from the very moment I met the Dancing Squirrel team, when they rescued me from an event that I was completely out of my depth at, they have delivered for me hand over fist. With a smile, with a laugh, we have fun times together. When the chips are down, we figure it out between us. And when the times are really good fun, we go out and celebrate. So it's just, it's like a family, if I'm completely honest with you. They're an extended part of my team. I couldn't deliver an event without them.
And obviously with every event, trouble can occur. There's always something that goes wrong.
It's very, very rare that Dancing Squirrel have ever actually caused the problem. But trust me when I tell you, when the problems crop up, and we've had them, we had the truck impounded en route to Barcelona for 24 hours. That was a big one. That involved Neil finding someone to fly out with Cat 6 cables on a last-minute charter flight. That was fun. That was very nerve-wracking. We've had my team actually messed up some dimensions on a column wrap, so they had to work through the night to resize these column wraps for me. But it's that kind of thing. They just flow, they roll with the punches and they figure it out, and we come out the other end. And between us, we deliver a cracking event. I couldn't do it without them. Second to trust, that's probably the other reason I keep coming back to them, because it's actually good fun to work with them. And let's face it, if we're not having fun in the work we do, it's stressful enough as it is running an event. They take the stress out of it, and yeah, we can have a laugh. It's like a little family.
It's one thing to speak to clients when the dust has settled post-event, but it's another to speak to them on site. So we're here in Germany at the Düsseldorf Boat Show to speak with Sunseeker, who have worked with Dancing Squirrel for over 20 years. And Martin Guscott, exhibition manager for the luxury yacht company, is one of the individuals who's been part of this collaboration from the very beginning. What an incredible stand. This is beautiful. Tell us a little bit about your role in everything that we can see here today.
Well, we started this project probably 6 months ago of working with what boats we're going to have on display, how we're going to display it. Then we start looking at the design, the concept, how it's all going to fit. Then we look at the materials, the costs, the budgets, obviously important to all of us. And then we get a team of guys, we come over here, build the stand in 2.5 weeks, and as you can see, we're ready for business.
And how's it working with Dancing Squirrel to achieve this final outcome?
Well, Dancing Squirrel I've known for 26 years, so since 1998, so we have a long-standing relationship and partnership. Neil and I are good friends and been together for a long time, knowing each other, working together as a good pair and doing a fantastic job, as they always do.
So Alexandra, you have worked with Dancing Squirrel for over 2 decades. That is a very long commitment. What is it about working with this company that keeps you working with them?
We work in a live events industry, at boat shows, at client events all over the world. We have to have someone who's responsive, who can act quickly to our ever-changing whim. Weather conditions, late boats coming in, difficult customers, we've seen it all. We've done some phenomenal boat show launches with Dancing Squirrel, and Neil and Clay have never let us down. These are really difficult environments. You've got an uninvited audience, hordes of press who are clamouring to get near a celebrity, but whether it's been Nicole Scherzinger, James Corden, Jenson Button, a fleet of different F1 drivers. Neil and Clay, they're never phased.
It sounds incredible. I mean, all these A-listers, and I think the fact that they're unflappable is obviously a massive plus when partnering with any kind of agency. What are some of the highlight events over the years that really sort of stood out to you and you thought, oh yeah, that was a really good event?
With the exhibitions team, with Neil, with Clay, we completely redesigned, gutted and transformed this massive shed into a space that can do a dinner dance for 250, 300 people. It's like a TV studio. They've spec'd all the sound, all the AV, all the lighting, and we've done some brilliant events in there. We kicked it off with a big staff conference just before Düsseldorf Boat Show last year. They know I have a penchant for things being sparkly. They brought me 2 massive mirror balls for just a massive party. That was phenomenal. This summer we were really lucky. We partnered with the Red Arrows and Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra to host a night that really was best of British. Again, at I think less than probably 12 hours notice, I went, I really want big flags in the ceiling. And they went, do you mean like Union Jack bunting? I went, no, I mean like Pall Mall. I mean like the Mall. I want big flags. And again, that's not a problem, and and it was done.
Finally, as this collaboration goes into the future, what is it that you're most looking forward to when continuing to work with Dancing Squirrel over the next 2 decades?
Gosh, next 2 decades. I hope we're all around for the next 2 decades. I'm sure we will be. I know that the boys are opening a new office in Barcelona. That's really exciting for us because, as I mentioned before, we have offices all over Europe. But really, our customers primarily keep their boats in the Mediterranean. So whether we are doing owner cruises, small events for clients, training in conjunction with European boat shows, it's just great to know that you have that familiar team. They know that I'm going to ask them something, annoying. They know things are going to come late and last minute and changes. So it's just a dream not to, on a live event, suddenly be meeting a new set of production team every single time. It's the same faces. They know all of my team. They know the whole Sunseeker family. They know the clients know them. So it's a win-win. So that I hope we can do more, certainly across Europe with them in the years to come.
After speaking to so many of Dancing Squirrel's clients, the one thing that can be for sure is that there is loyalty there. Anybody that works with the agency for 1 year will continue to do so for many, many years to come. And not only is it because of their knowledge and expertise, but also, more importantly, the team and their attitude to make sure that they deliver a seamless, perfect, immersive, incredible experience no matter what challenges they face.